another person who's having problems right now with the laws. Slim Jimmy of Ray Shremmerd, he was arrested for battery. Apparently, they're saying that he allegedly pulled out his girlfriend's hair. Now, this is a artist. I'll show you his mugshot. We should have it here. This is Slim Jimmy. So he's a part of the group Ray Shremmerd, as you know, and so he found himself in jail after he got into it with his girlfriend. Slim Jimmy is being accused of attacking the mother of his child, knocking a door down, and then pulling out her hair extensions in the process. Now, it was said that he was taken into custody in Miami for battery. So the girlfriend told cops that the rapper first got furious after she questioned him about a woman he was following on Twitter. And then she said that he left their home with a friend, and then anyway returned, and then a conflict happened, and he pulled her hair out. Now, alcohol allegedly is playing a part in all this. I don't know, but I don't understand, especially after having seen that football player beat the mother of his child up to the extent that he threw her against the TV and was dragging her all across the room for their kid. Why people still see these images and stay in relationships that are unhealthy to the extent that become a part of the same conversation themselves.
I mean, I can't speak to why people stay in it, but I'm disappointed, man. I'm a Ray Shrimmer fan. I think we've seen the passing of their father, and after the passing of their father, we've just been seeing a lot of them in the media, Slim Jimmy as well as Sway Lee with these domestic situations. You know, we've seen Sway Lee go through things with his girl. Now we have Slim Jimmy back here, and it's just sad, man. And I feel like when you bring up drinking, there's a lot of trauma there, and it needs to be addressed. There's no excuse for putting your hands on the mother of your child. There's no excuse at all. And I really just hope, Slim Jimmy, you go out there and get the help you need, because I personally know, like, you're going through a lot, dude, but this is not the way you go about it. Um, it's just sad. Honestly, it's just sad to see all in all, but it's no excuse to ever put your hands on the mother of your child. I don't care what happened.
I'm going to ask the question I always ask. Who are their people? Like, who is the tribe that's around them? Because yes, you can go through trauma, and losing a parent is devastating, and I understand that. But like, who's around you keeping you in check when something like this is repeatedly happening? When there's constant allegations and murmurings about you not knowing how to handle your emotions, because clearly you're having some problems and might need some counseling. Who is your team that's letting you not like think better before you do anything that's going to ruin your career? Because think about it, it only takes like one bad night. He could have done something much worse to her than pulling out her extensions. And as a woman, pulling out my extensions, that's a very violent act. It takes a lot of force to pull out someone's hair. So I don't want us to think that it was just like he slapped her around, which would have still been bad. That's a violent thing to do to the mother of your child. So I hope he gets the help that he needs, because a lot of these rappers who are going through stuff, they can't keep using that excuse. It's going to get old after a while. We're going to stop sympathizing with you.
Well,
And that's when you get canceled.
now allegedly they're saying that the kid was there sleeping, and that
Oh, wow.
they were moving the sleeping child from the playpen to the bed, and that's when they're saying he pulled her hair out. So I don't know if the kid was harmed or not, but it sounds like it's just one of those toxic relationships that is not going to see the end of this. I don't see this happening one time, and I don't believe that this is the first time, because I don't just think you get to a place where cops get involved to this extent where you're ripping out your girlfriend's or the mother of your child's hair. I just think it's unfortunate, and that this is even a conversation that is still happening. We've seen so many pictures of women who have been battered and beaten, and I would have thought that, all the way back, I'll go back to the day I saw Rihanna's photo. That was an image that I think represents all images of domestic violence for me, because it's not just the women that we don't know, it's the biggest superstars. It's just women in general who men think that they can victimize, batter, and bruise. And I feel like there's something that needs to be said to women nowadays, that they need to not only have more self-confidence and self-love and self-worth, but they need to be able to have conversations with people, like you said, the teams or whatever, their teams, who are encouraging them to be in healthier relationships. Now, on the other hand, with his team, what can his team really do, right?
That's right.
When you have all the money and you're paying all the bills and you're the boss, think about R. Kelly. His whole team was complicit in the things that he was alleged to have done. But are they going to step in and stop the bag? No. People are loyal to the bag, not loyal to ethics, morals, or even the law.
And a lot of times, and yes, teams need to step in and do what they can, but you have to listen to your team. This situation happened and the privacy of their own home. It's him, his girlfriend, and the baby. The team's not there, so the team can only do what they can do, and we have, as the person in that situation, they have to listen. You have to take the advice, and ultimately, you have to do your own work. It's on you to get better. It's on you to figure out how to control your anger. It's on nobody else but you. So I really pray that Slim Jimmy gets the helps he need, and it's really no excuse for what he did. It's no excuse.
Well,
If I
not
saw
only
one of you hit a woman, I would probably quit. Like, I'm not trying to be on VH1 talking about my bad. I didn't mean to tell nobody. Like, I think so. At some point, you have to think about your back versus your integrity, because you can get another job, but if you get caught up in something, you could actually be like sued for being complicit, and that would scare me more than the bag.
not only is he not cleared of the charges, but he also hasn't put out a statement. So we don't know from his perspective what he thinks about these allegations. At this point, they are allegations, even though he was arrested for it and charged with it, which means he probably did it. But anyway, I'll say allegedly because, like Trasha K, I want to end up in a lawsuit. But I'm sending my thoughts to the young lady that's involved, and hopefully, if not for herself or her child, she creates an environment where she's safe.